What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I got some new news concerning Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. You know, of course, Errol Spence beat Mikey Garcia every single round. I don't know if that was deliberate or not. However, that is that. Okay, where do they go from here? We had Manny Pacquiao in the ring. Errol Spence, with his nonchalant personality, calls him over. Hey, Manny, come on over here for a minute. You know, and Manny comes over, the congressman that he is. You know, he's looking more and more like he fits the bill of politics. You know, the way he dresses, the way he carries himself, the way he responds, his remarks. And Errol Spence was like, hey, you know, he's a great icon of the sport. And, you know, it would be an honor to fight him next, period. You know, when they asked Manny Pacquiao would he like to fight, he was like, why not? I take it for the fans. If the fans want to fight, I will take the fight. You know, and I did a recent video about Deontay Wilder and his thoughts on he was scared. I don't think that Manny's scared of anything because he already stated that he would fight the winner out of that fight. If it's Errol Spence, let it be Errol Spence. You know, and there is a reason, guys, that Manny Pacquiao was in the ring last night. What are the odds of Manny Pacquiao inside the ring? You know what I mean? Did you see Floyd inside the ring? No. Floyd was there, but he was not inside the ring. Not that I seen, okay? But Manny was. That was orchestrated anyway. You know, he was there and he told Errol Spence that he would be there ringside, so let's see. So Errol Spence, like I stated, like he wants the torch passed down to him. Sure, he got off beating a smaller Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia having the nuts, the balls, the heart to stay in there with Errol Spence. But it tells you something about Errol Spence. If that wasn't deliberate and Errol Spence actually, you know, tried to get Mikey out of there, because it was times Mikey was taking a lot of punishment. Well, if Mikey can take those punches, that means Manny can take those punches, more than likely. I know Manny's older. He's 40 years old now. We know this. But Manny's still fast. And I believe Manny is faster than Mikey Garcia is now. You know what I mean? These are two southpaws, by the way. I've mentioned this before. You know, the way that Errol Spence fought, he's a pretty good fighter, but it lets me know that he's not great. You know, so if he couldn't stop Mikey Garcia, Manny can give him problems. I really do think Manny will give him problems, especially him being another southpaw. You know, you don't want to get in there with a tricky southpaw like Manny Pacquiao, especially the way he moves. You know, of course, you guys know Manny gave instruction to Mikey Garcia to be more elusive. Mikey Garcia didn't take those instructions. He stayed right in front of Errol Spence. So my question is, why couldn't Errol Spence get him out of there being right in front of him? So if that's the case, and Manny comes with the game plan that he instructed Mikey Garcia to do, we're looking at one hell of a fight. Especially if the Manny that fought Broner, and Broner's a totally different fighter. He's a counterpuncher. Errol Spence is not. You know, Errol Spence is a come-forward fighter. He's like a rhino. He will come at you, seek and destroy. But when you're doing that with Manny that knows how to punch you in angles and bunches and keep the speed and the punches in your face, he'll give him problems. Kell Brook gave him problems. So what makes you think that Manny Pacquiao won't? Sure, we know he's old again. I will hear that in the comments. Sure, that is against him. However, he made a good account of himself in the Adrian Broner fight, and Adrian Broner is a quick fighter. In fact, Adrian Broner is quicker than Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence just has the power. But then we got to ask each other, ask ourselves, how big of a puncher really is Errol Spence? You know, I think Errol Spence just works and chops and breaks you down to the body like Marvelous Marvin Hagler used to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a committed body puncher, but if you look at what Mikey was able to do, you know, sure, Mikey is a top 10 fighter, pound for pound fighter. So yeah, he was slipping a lot of those punches. He was parrying a lot of those punches too. However, he was taking a lot of those punches. So the punches that he was able to take, he was able to survive. So, yeah, Errol Spence wants that torch. He wants that torch. He wants that guy from Manny Pacquiao because that's the guy on his resume that can catapult him just like Mayweather did to Oscar De La Hoya and like Manny got from Oscar De La Hoya. They both took portions of that torch from Oscar De La Hoya and got him out of there. De La Hoya took that torch. That torch was taken from him through Mayweather at the first beginning, but it was a hard-fought fight. Manny Pacquiao took that torch completely. You know what I mean? Or the rest of that fire from De La Hoya. And Errol Spence wants to do that. You know, so that's his objective. But I want to know what you guys think about Errol Spence calling out Manny. Why do you think he wants to fight Manny? Give me your reasons. Give me your feedback. You guys, please hit the like button. Please share. Please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunched. Peace.